Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never, never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely, as a team and as an individual, have to get back into a rhythm. So starting strong after the All-Star break was always crucial for the teams that I played on, and especially for those bubble teams.
Almost game time. Let's get you down to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers. They've got a nice head start on this season series, up 2 games to none.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Okafor out there with Jones. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's early in at the 2. Now, here is Irving. And there's the pass to Hansen. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Right wing. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Can't capitalize on the good screen. And even 3-on-3 break. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Okafor with the screen on Irving. Deflects the pass and stolen by Love. Can't hit. Parsons with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
It's good from long range. Parsons got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And he gets the bucket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
So it's Philadelphia now, and it's good.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Love the pass to Hansen. Here's Green. Parsons with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Early. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Pass to Early. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Green kicks to Irving. Back to Green. The fadeaway. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Early misses. Cleveland leading by 4. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big man Love. In the third spot, Jahlil Okafor.
One thing, high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Philadelphia with the ball. 7-point differential. Pick by Okafor. Will it go? The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now here's Green. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Goes up with a strike, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Love's got his first points of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here is George. Following the shot by Perry Jones. Smart dishes to Green. From deep. And another three for Cleveland.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Picked by Okafor. Inside and stolen by Love. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Got a piece of it. Screen by Jones. Pass to Vaughn. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And he gets it to go. Okafor's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Smart passes to Green. Look at that. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what that said to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. That's how much confidence Coach has in his ability to get their offense operating at its peak level. And given his track record, that confidence is well-deserved. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Green. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Green. He's got 13. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now, here's Green. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. And George kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Gay with the block. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. It's tipped. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 10. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Rudy Gay, also Chandler Parsons out there, early out there with Andrew Nicholson. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Second, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
All right now, gentlemen, loose shot. Loose shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cleveland leading by 8. Irving kicks to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And what a game for Green. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now the feed to early. 9 feet out. Lopez with the block. Parsons against Green. Irving drives in. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here's Green. 15 points in the game.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Oklahoma. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And he knocks down the first one. Perry Jones, who's checked in for Rudy Gay. And both free throws good for Green.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Collins, covered by Irving. Dishes to Early. 4 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 53 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
A nice shot by Irving.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Early, guarded by Green. Outside, Jones. Here's Okafor, and that one's drained from the low block. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And there's the 3-second violation.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Patterson, he's checked in for Irving.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Here's Okafor, score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Green, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Kicks it to Early. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Oh, how about the look on the fans' faces? I mean, they are in shock.
Utterly astounding.
Guys, it's a one-man show, and a great one at that.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Well, we've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. Freak number 1.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
Here's Okafor. Good. Okafor's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Okafor's got 12 points in the game. It's a pick by Love. Green kicks to Love. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. And Philadelphia has possession. Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. The drive by Green. Second chance shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Burke, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smart comes in for Green. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nicholson comes in for Okafor, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Jones. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 10. 1:57 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Nicholson. It's good from long range. Nicholson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Of all the guys on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws.
That's his first personal.
The Cavaliers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
76ers foul call. Number 12. That's his first personal foul.
All right, now.
Shooting for
Take a break. Take a break.
Marcus Smart. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Lopez, he's checked in for George. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 8. To the paint. Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that one's good. Burke's got his first points of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Love kicks to Smart. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the 76ers.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Gay outside. They get it again. And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girl.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And now listen, let's keep the ball moving in the third quarter. And when we're rotating it around the perimeter, I want you guys always looking for the opening to cut to the post. They'll be there. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
The 76ers trail by 6. Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Green. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Screen by Jones. Up off the screen. Humphries off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Excellent use of the screen that time. 6 points for him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Green. There's the bucket. Good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Screen by Jones. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that is good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for Green. The 76ers trail by 10. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league, shooting guard or otherwise. He's an assassin.
From the trifecta. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle with it.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The 76ers trail by 7. They double him with Green. It's stolen by Green. The finish finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the layup falls. Irving's got 8 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots, their bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Smart's checked in for Cleveland. Green kicks to Love. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 7 points in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pick by Okafor. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Green kicks to Love. Green, the pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Okafor comes in with the double team. And Lopez throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And stolen by Love. Pass to Dort. Love kicks to Green. .135 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way.
And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
The drive by Green can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The 76ers again can't hit it. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Doyle. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Feeds it to Okafor. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses. And here is Green. Gets it off. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get for not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 12. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Chandler Parsons, Harry Jones out there with Andrew Nicholson, and it's Vaughn in at the 2 spot. Irving dishes to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 44 points for Freak.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Shots good.
The assist, Harry Jones.
And so here's Cleveland. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Elbow shot. Love the pass to Irving. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Vaughn. Burke covering. Nobody near Parsons. And the 3 ball is good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Green, and he jams it with authority.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Jones with the screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the 76ers, Okafor's checked in, and it's early in for Vaughn. Green in the post. The dish to Love. Drills the elbow jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight. Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Outside, Green, back to Love. And the shot is long. The 76ers trail by 12. There's the triple. Early misses.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Green, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Screen by Jones. Shot from the wing, and good on the basket. Book it. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The drive by Green. It's stolen by Jones. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. Lopez passes to Hansen. Can't cash in from close range.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Early. Throws back up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Okafor. And there's the pass to Love. The drive by Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 50 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Collins, he's covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Early misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
From the arc, count the bucket. Early's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high-scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Count the bucket. Early's got 9 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Good shot.
Kevin, during that last
Great
break,
shot.
I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And Parsons kicks to Jones. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
That's good from Green. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets the bucket. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's a confident play there. Great execution.
Outside Irving. Here's Green, buried from 15 feet out. Green's got 56 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Passes to Okafor. Here's Early. Another three for Philadelphia.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
The drive by Green.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 8 on the bucket from Early.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The drive by Green. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the paint, here's Cowens. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time. And that gap just got a little narrow.
Outside Green. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Off target with his 3.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. Didn't take their time in wrapping.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
$16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gay misses. And there's the whistle. It's going to go on Andrew Nicholson. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
Just keeping it simple and not forcing things. When we make the easy pass and not try to do too much when the ball's in our hands, that's when we're at our best and we can win games like this one.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.